It may come as a surprise that improper reheating of food can subtly undermine one's health, especially in later years. Such practices, often unnoticed, can impair digestion, trigger inflammation, and even affect memory and balance. Research published in respected journals, including the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, highlights these risks. While reheating leftovers seems unremarkable, common foods lose important nutrients or develop compounds that place unnecessary strain on the heart, blood sugar, or joints. Organ systems essential to strength and independence beyond the age of 65. This article details which foods older adults should avoid reheating, and conversely, which, when properly warmed, can actually support better health. By remaining with this discussion until the conclusion, you will discover one widely consumed meal that may be incrementally undermining your well-being with every portion. Let us begin by considering foods that benefit from reheating, as their correct preparation may enhance daily mobility, energy, and cognitive performance. To maximize nutritional benefit, it is advised that seniors should reheat the following foods. First, oatmeal, bringing gentle comfort to both body and mind. Mornings offer seniors a quiet opportunity to begin anew. A bowl of warm oats perfectly encapsulates this spirit. If you realize that reheating oatmeal increases rather than diminishes its benefits for older bodies, requiring gentle nourishment. When oats are cooked and then cooled, the starches undergo a transformation, forming resistant starch. Carbohydrates that are not easily digested in the small intestine. This resistant starch remains when oats are reheated, continuing to feed the beneficial gut bacteria. This supports digestion, improves blood sugar regulation, and lowers systemic inflammation. Crucially, consistent energy from reheated oats stabilizes mood and focus and prolongs satiety by releasing energy steadily rather than in abrupt surges. Moreover, oatmeal contains beta-glucan, a soluble fiber acknowledged for its ability to reduce LDL, bad cholesterol, thereby benefiting cardiovascular health. For those at risk of heart disease, this small daily ritual becomes an act of self-care. The gentle nature of oatmeal makes it suitable for sensitive stomachs, and it is versatile, in contrast to many breakfast items rich in sugar or saturated fat. Enhancing your bowl with berries, walnuts, or cinnamon introduces antioxidants, bolstering cellular defenses against age-related decline. There is comfort, too, in the familiarity of reheated oats, a nurturing presence on cold mornings or when energy is low, a simple yet profound gesture of self-respect. While many warm meals offer consolation, few provide comparable health rewards. Oatmeal strengthens from within, whereas other reheated dishes may discreetly undermine vitality, joints, or the nervous system. The next ideal food to reheat is one that replenishes bone strength and boosts immune function. It may well be quietly waiting in your refrigerator. Second, vegetable soup, a restorative for the soul, joints, and immune system. A bowl of vegetable soup brings profound rejuvenation, especially in the gentle light of late afternoon vikis. This ancestral comfort offers not just warmth, but also nourishment, derived from tradition and wisdom. Reheating homemade soup made from hearty vegetables such as sweet potatoes, carrots, celery, onions, and greens renders it more nutrient dense with each subsequent warming. As the vegetables are first cooked, then left to rest, their cell walls break down further, releasing additional minerals and plant compounds previously locked away. Reheated soup thus provides a concentrated source of antioxidants, phytonutrients, and hydration, all vital for older individuals whose immune systems face gradual decline. This can protect against joint stiffness, infections, and inflammatory conditions. Adding herbs like parsley, turmeric, or garlic increases the anti-inflammatory benefits, gently soothing the body from within. The warmth of soup improves circulation, easing cold extremities and enhancing comfort, particularly valuable for those with chewing or swallowing difficulties. Beyond physical nourishment, reheated soup offers emotional consolation, reminiscent of family kitchens and simpler times, turning each spoonful into a moment of self-care. Moreover, soup grants an opportunity to include medicinal herbs and minerals without aggravating the body with spices or heavy fats, a boon for those managing blood pressure, arthritis, or digestive challenges. This gentle, adaptable food supports changing nutritional demands without overtaxing the system. What if the grain often served beside your soup could further fortify bones and heart health when properly reheated? Many seniors overlook this staple, which could be a valuable ally. Third, brown rice, a humble yet enduring foundation for heart health and strength. Brown rice, unassuming and frequently bypassed, offers more than just sustenance when gently reheated. It provides lasting energy, stability, and nutritional support. Unlike white rice, brown rice retains the bran and germ layers, which are rich in fiber, B vitamins, magnesium, and selenium, nutrients desperately needed by older bodies. As with oatmeal, cooked and cooled brown rice forms resistant starch. When the rice is gently reheated using steam or water, these complex carbohydrates become more digestible and release energy gradually, imposing less strain on the pancreas and mitigating spikes in blood sugar. This is significant for seniors managing heart disease, diabetes, or sluggish digestion. Reheated brown rice helps maintain steady energy levels, supports gut microbiota by feeding beneficial bacteria, and regulates inflammation, mood, and immunity. Magnesium, abundant in brown rice, yet often deficient in older adults, is essential for nerve function, blood pressure regulation, and muscle relaxation, particularly at night when restlessness and cramps may disturb sleep. Each serving of reheated rice becomes an act of internal fortification, promoting calm and stability. There is also sentimental value in rice. Its aroma and associations with family and home provide comfort and routine. For those who struggle with complex meal preparation, brown rice combines easily with the lentils, vegetables, or olive oil for a nutritious meal, reinforcing healthy aging in both a literal and symbolic sense. However, not all reheated foods supply such benefits. In fact, some beloved leftovers may become harmful upon reheating, affecting nerves, heart, and cognitive function. What you are about to discover could change the way you view your refrigerator. Seniors should never reheat the following 3 foods: First, cooked mushrooms, the subtle risk beneath the surface. Mushrooms, low in fat, high in antioxidants, and typically gentle on digestion, seem like an excellent choice for seniors. There remains a mostly unappreciated risk. Reheating cooked mushrooms may unwittingly undermine health, as their proteins and amino acids, while beneficial when fresh, are prone to transformation. Initial cooking renders these proteins digestible, but cooling and subsequent reheating can cause them to denature further, becoming less compatible with the aging digestive system. Seniors with heightened gut sensitivity and reduced digestive enzyme production may experience discomfort, bloating, or nausea. A more insidious danger is bacterial growth. If mushrooms cooked in butter or oil are left at room temperature and improperly stored or reheated at low temperatures, bacteria such as Clostridium botulinum or Listeria may proliferate. These bacteria can quietly upset the digestive tract or affect the nervous system, sometimes without immediate symptoms, especially in older adults whose immune systems are less robust. The cumulative effects, chronic fatigue, persistent indigestion, or overall malaise, may accrue without clear cause. Furthermore, antioxidant levels in mushrooms diminish with reheating, offering less protection against oxidative stress and inflammation, which both increase with age. The food may look familiar, but its nutritional worth is diminished. It is prudent for seniors to enjoy mushrooms freshly prepared rather than reheated. Second, eggs. The subtle shift from nourishment to hazard. Eggs are widely regarded as a nearly perfect food, offering high-quality protein and vital micronutrients such as vitamin D and choline. However, eggs alter negatively when reheated, especially after having been stored. Their proteins solidify and reorganize upon reheating, particularly by microwave or frying pan, rendering them harder to digest for older individuals. This can lead to indigestion, bloating, and discomfort. Of greater concern, reheating eggs cooked in oil can oxidize cholesterol and fats, creating compounds that may damage arteries and increase inflammation. For seniors with heart conditions, high blood pressure, or elevated cholesterol, this presents a tangible risk that can manifest as sluggishness, digestive discomfort, or cognitive fog. Over time, the habit of reheating eggs may contribute to higher cholesterol, persistent inflammation, and weakened digestive efficiency. It is more advantageous to enjoy eggs freshly prepared, especially when boiled or poached, rather than allowing convenience to undermine health. Finally, white potatoes, a nostalgic comfort that may quietly betray. For many seniors, white potatoes conjure fond memories of family gatherings and holiday meals. Yet when reheated, their high glycemic index, which already causes rapid blood sugar increases when freshly prepared, is further exacerbated. During reheating, particularly with butter, oil, or cream, starch structures in potatoes shift, deepening insulin resistance and sometimes inflammatory processes, thereby impacting the vascular and nervous systems. This can lead to fatigue, tingling in extremities, increased blood pressure, and delayed recovery from illness or injury. Adding to the risk, using plastic containers to reheat potatoes at high temperatures may release bisphenol A and other chemicals into the food, interfering with hormonal balance and heart function. Unlike sweet potatoes or other colorful root vegetables, White potatoes offer little antioxidant support to counteract these adverse effects. The comfort they provide is real, yet fleeting. Meanwhile, they may incrementally tax systems most in need of preservation. It is crucial to discern between emotional comfort and dietary safety as one grows older. Reflecting on these risks prompts a broader understanding. Not every item in the refrigerator warrants a second chance. How then can seniors regain energy and independence at mealtimes? The solution lies in small, mindful acts of awareness rather than alarm. Every meal represents a choice, an opportunity to nurture health through intentional action. The importance of such decisions only grows with age. Reheating may seem inconsequential, but it can gradually affect independence and well-being. Knowing which foods are best reheated, such as brown rice, cooked porridge, or soups, and which should be avoided, plays a central role in self-care. Aging healthfully does not demand dramatic changes, but rather consistent, gentle ones, taking care of the digestive system, protecting cardiovascular and cognitive health, and showing daily self-respect at the table. Reheating nutritious foods such as brown rice or soup is more than a matter of convenience. It is a demonstration of self-care, reaffirming the value of life. Conversely, relinquishing habits such as reheating white potatoes, eggs, or mushrooms grants greater freedom from fatigue, pain, and avoidable health issues that can diminish the quality of one's later years. Although convenience carries a subtle long-term cost, increased awareness yields benefits. Stronger movement, digestion, mental clarity, and above all, self-mastery no matter one's age. Remember, not every leftover warrants reheating. When you next open your refrigerator, choose foods that intentionally nourish, reheat them properly, and enjoy this stage of life armed with the strength of understanding. Each warm meal is more than just comfort. It is a decision to protect your future health one bite at a time. The intention behind these commentaries is to empower you to live life fully and authentically. Pause to consider what you have learned and consider adopting at least one practice in your daily life. Let us support each other along this journey.